Hey guys, this is my third time recording because I keep getting texts that interrupt the recording, so hopefully we get through it this time. So welcome to day 2 of radicals. Today we're going to take it one step farther, but it's really not that hard. If you notice, I still have my prime numbers listed on the top of my board. They should be listed on your paper. If you notice, the only thing different today is there's a number outside the radical. Turns out it's really not that hard. If you set up your new radical and take this 2 and put it on the outside so you don't forget about it, you can cross it off and ignore it until the very end. So, same process as yesterday. Break this down into its prime factors. We'll do 12 and 4 today. 12 times 4 is 48. Are either of these prime? No. What does 12 break down to? 3 and 4. Are either of those prime? 3 is. What does 4 break down to? 2 and 2. Now can we just go ahead and write all of these numbers under my radical? I hope you said no, because this guy isn't a prime number. What times what is 4? 2 and 2. So write your prime numbers from least to greatest. I have 4 2s and a 3. Now we're going to do what we normally do and circle our pairs. Remember, your pairs have to be the same number. At this point, you know 2 times 2 is 4. The square root of 4 is 2. So when you cross off a circle, 1 comes out. Cross off the circle, 1 comes out. Now, the reason I chose this problem is because a lot of people say, oh, 2 times 2 times 2 is 6. No, it is not. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So that's number, that's not pretty, on the outside, and 3 is left on the inside. To check this, I'm only going to check this one for the sake of time. We have 2 radical 48. 8 radical 3, and voila, they're the same numbers. All right, next one we have is 12 root 12. So same thing as before, you have a number outside the radical. So set up your radical on the side. Bring this guy over here so you can forget about him. 12 breaks down, we'll say 2 and 6. Circle your 2. 6 breaks down to 2 and 3. Write your numbers from least to greatest. Circle your pairs. Cross the circle off, 1 comes out. 2 times 12 is 24. And you got your 3 left in the cage. If you put these in the calculator, they would come out to be the same. Now let's say, what if you had 10 root 64? You should say to yourself, oh my gosh, 64 is a perfect square. My life is going to be so easy. The square root of 64 is 8. And what's 10 times 8? 80. There's your answer. And we have one more left. 5 radical 195. I'm getting a little crazy. So, just as before, set up your radical. 5 goes on the outside so you can forget about him. I have no idea what times what is 95, but I do know it ends in a 5, so it should be divisible by a 5. So we have 5 and 39. And we know 5 is prime, so circle it. You might be like, oh my gosh, 39. I don't know what goes into it, so start with your primes. Is 39 divisible by 2? No, because 39 is odd. Is 39 divisible by 3? Maybe. It is. Breaks down to 3 and 13. We know 3 is prime. Is 13 prime? It is. Write your numbers from small to big. Do I have any pairs? I do not, so this is already in simplest form, so that's your answer. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.